Hello, all. Well, guess what? I had a little fun today. Decided to be a little bit more imaginative in my drawing. And let's see what I was thinking of when I am saying this because it does have a little bit of a story. Let's go for it. BloomNcheeza here. Hope you guys do like. Hope you guys do comment. Hope you guys do subscribe. Here we go. Hey y'all. This came out as an idea from a good friend of mine named Kelly. She has a channel called The Mickey Bunch. And she was seeing my name, which is BloomNcheeza. I'm Richard Bloom. And she was thought of why would I pick that name? Well, originally, obviously, it started from a movie, Goofy movie 1 and 2. Favorite is number 1 probably, but I do love number 2. And she was just like, what would BloomNcheeza look like? Would his house have like cheese flowing all about it? Have like a cheese river going all about it? And have it kind of like a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but it will be BloomNcheeza and the Cheese Factory. So I was thinking of that, and obviously, let's get this guy up. This is a cartoon animation of a house I would live in. Let's go a little bit of details. This is a kitchen. You can see some of the cabinets. I would not have a window over it. And there's the sink. I can look right out there and look at all this cheese around me. Part of a living room. Probably my main room. I would have the best view of the house. A little smokestack with smoke coming out of it. Probably fueled by cheese. And then a little bit of a doorknob. I put a little bit of a detail on there that made it look like a cheese doorknob even. That's really the only part in the house that looks like cheese. I just wanted to look more solid. I don't know how a cheese house would look really. But then, let's look at the first official tree that I made. It has a lot of character. And that first attempt, and I was thinking of this afterwards, there's going to be different kinds. So I was thinking of like a bloom because of a flower. So this is like a stalk. I was thinking of the V in that is very, very much like a mixture between, I would say, a banana leaf and how they always intertwine together, and a rose, and on what the formation is. So that kind of looks like a rose petal. This would be a rose petal that would go underneath of it, and this one would go underneath all those. There would be another one on the opposite side you can't see. And then there is flowing cheese coming out of the rose for BloomNcheeza. So this is the first photo. Okay. And to entertainment myself, 4 more trees of BloomNcheeza. Right now it's only trees that are having the cheese coming out. But I also tried to make the formation of a so-called cheese lake with one of the boats with a dock. But the boat looks like a leaf that comes from the BloomNcheeza. It looks very, very much like a leaf, and it has a little tiny motor on the corner, so it's not a sailboat, it's a boat. Also, hills. Right through here. Would the hills maybe have the cheese look to them? That's a thought. So this might change a little bit for the big hill over here. I don't know about this hill. It looks like a little bit cheesy, but so far this is what I got out of it. This is turning out pretty fun little adventure. Let's go some more. Let's try to look at this. I put some more detail, for example. A second house. I don't want to be lonely all in this Cheeza land. I want to have neighbors. Come on. Okay. I put in a river. That's going to be a river of cheese. Detail work on the bridge that goes across the river to the island. And on the island, there is a ski lift that goes to the top of this hill that looks like cheese, and you can ski down it and have fun for the day's entertainment. I would not want to become bored here, so that's why I also have a lake and that, and probably some cheese of fish. We'll see on that. It's hard to draw the flower with the cheese, by the way. That's what got me the most. I just need to color this bad boy in, and I'll have a nice little town that is a mixture between Willy Wonka, probably Whoville from The Grinch Stole Christmas, and probably, yeah, those two mixed together in one place. Probably, yeah. I just need to color this in. Here we go. Last update for now. I won't be coloring it today. All this looks mostly the same, except for there is now, right around here, let me get this over here, whee, right here, this is the road, my nice little, let's zoom in on him, that's my mailbox. I would make it look, probably try to make it look like there's cheese when you open it up. And then there's also solid steps that go into a smaller door. I wanted my house to be bigger, so perception would mean a smaller door. Okay. After that happened, I did put a few other things. We do make the docks. We do make the poles that are for the cheese lift up, so we would cut some of the trees here and there, and we have two different kinds of cheese now. I was thinking the second versions are probably gonna have cheese dripping from the top down, and it would kind of make it look like almost like one of those cake pops that are circular. That's what they kind of look like. And you just with dribbled cheese yellow coming off the top of them, like a frosting. Hopefully you guys do like. I will be trying to color this in mostly yellow, but obviously there's points I want not yellow. Let's see how well that goes. Have a great day. BloomNcheeza out of here.